happy International Women's Day. Sarojini Naidu. Sarojini Naidu was born on February 13, 1879 in Hyderabad. She was a political activist, feminist, poet and the first Indian woman to be president of the Indian National Congress, and she became the governor of Uttar Pradesh. She was interested in writing poetry, while her father wanted her to be a mathematician. Sarojini Naidu went to study in England, where she met famous literary laureates. They suggested that Naidu should use Indian themes in her poetry work. She expressed the life and events of the modern India through her poetry. Her works, The Golden Threshold, The Birds of Time, and The Broken Wing, found readership in both India and England. She became part of the independence movement by showcasing her oratory skills. She advocated for women's rights and their empowerment. She encouraged women to step out of their house and fight for the independence of the country. The British government awarded Naidu the Kaisar-i-Hind Medal for her work during the plague epidemic in India. She was granted the title of Nightingale of India for her work in the field of poetry. Some of her famous quotes was, "A country's greatness lies in its undying ideal of love and sacrifice. Without deeper sincerity of motive, greater courage in speech and earnestness in action."
Savitribai Phule. Savitribai Phule was the first Indian woman teacher and headmistress, a pioneer in providing education for girls. She was born on January 3, 1831 in Naigan village, Satara district in Maharashtra. She was illiterate when she was married to Jyotiba Phule at the tender age of 9. She was fortunate that Jyotiba Phule strongly believed in the importance of education, and later he himself started the education of Savitribai Phule. Later she joined the teachers training course at an institution run by an American missionary in Ahmednagar and in Pune's normal school. Then she started teaching for girls in Mahabharata, and later she with her husband started the first school for girls in Vijayawada.
Namaste to everyone. Malala Yousafzai was born on 12 July 1997 in a Muslim family in Mingura village, Swat district, Pakistan. She was a Pakistani activist for the education of girls. In 2012, at the age of 15 years, she was shot by Talibani gunmen. She was shot because she publicly advocated for the education of women. After her recovery, she became more important activist for the right to education. She gave a speech at the United Nations on her 16th birthday in 2013. She was the youngest ever Nobel Prize laureate at the age of 70. The famous quote given by Malala Yousafzai is, "One child, one teacher, one book, one pen can change the world."
Sudha Murthy. Sudha Murthy is born on 19th August 1950. She is an Indian educator, author, philanthropist and former chairperson of the Infosys Foundation. She is married to the co-founder of Infosys, Mr. N.R. Narayana Murthy. Sudha Murthy has written and published many books which have been translated into all major Indian languages. She is also a columnist for English and Kannada newspapers. She is best known for her philanthropy and her contribution to literature in Kannada and English. Murthy's Infosys Foundation is a public charitable trust founded in 1996. She was awarded the Padma Shri, the fourth highest civilian award in India, for social work by the Government of India in 2006. Later, in 2023, she was awarded the Padma Bhushan, the third highest civilian award in India.
Kalpana Chawla. She was born on 17th March 1962 in a Punjabi Hindu family in Karnal, Haryana. She was born into a conservative society. However, she broke several traditions to fly to space. She first became an American astronaut and aerospace engineer to fly to space. She first flew on Space Shuttle Columbia in 1997 as a mission specialist and primary robotic arm operator of STS-87. Chawla's second flight was on STS-107, the final flight of Columbia. In 2003, she was one of the seven crew members who died in the Space Shuttle Columbia disasters when spacecraft disintegrated during re-entry to the Earth's atmosphere in the 1st February 2003. Mother Teresa, she was born as Agnes Gonza Bojak, CU on August 26, 1910. She was a Roman Catholic nun and founder of the Order of the Missionaries of Charity, an organization that serves the poorest world's population. She lived and worked in India for 7 decades and became a citizen of India. Her dedication to helping the poorest and the sickest communities in Kolkata, then Calcutta, she received the widespread fame and several honors. She received the Nobel Peace Prize on 1979. She is also known as the Saint of Gutters. She died on 5th September 1997.
Kiran Bedi, she was a former tennis player who became the Indian first woman to join the officer rank of Indian Police Service in 1972. She remained her service for 35 years. As a teenager, Bedi crowned as National Junior Tennis Player in 1966. Between 1965 and 1978, she won several titles and various national and state level championships. After joining the IPS, Vedi served in Delhi, Goa, Chhattisgarh, and Mizoram. She started a career as an Assistant Superintendent of Police (ASP), and she worked in various capacities as a traffic police officer, as a Deputy Commissioner of North Delhi and Inspector General IG of Delhi Prisons, Police Advisor in the United Nations Department of the Peace Operations. She was the 24th Lieutenant Governor of Puducherry from 28 May 2016 to 16 February 2021. Thank you.